Okay, so I have the notes from our last focus group, which we did after making our final draft of our video. We took feedback from our previous focus group and elaborated on it, added it into our video. So the first thing that we changed was to add another layer of lip sync, because we decided that we wanted the band to be easier to connect to and that we wanted to add another layer of depth to the video. So we played around with the opacity and had two clips running alongside each other parallel, but we put the overlay of the two characters lip syncing in colour, and then the base layer was consistently in black and white up until the very end. Now, our focus group said that they really liked this because it made it easier to distinguish between the two shots, and it also added another extra layer with the band and made the lyrics a lot more obvious because they were being shown a lot more, and it made the band easier to connect to. Now, we kept the black and white filter consistently on the base layer, which they said it made very easy to identify the genre. Now, we know obviously that making the genre obvious is extremely important in a music video because we wanted it to be obvious right from the offset that this is a rock video. And they said that because of the use of black and white and the costumes and the mise-en-scène, that this was immediately obvious and consistent throughout, which we're really pleased with. We also decided to take out the Seven Deadly Sins shots in the middle of the video because apparently they sort of added a lull in where it got a little bit dull halfway through and the video started to drag on a little bit. And now that those are gone, the video is a lot less monotonous at that point, and it becomes a lot more interesting to watch throughout and has a consistent nature. Now, in hindsight, making the video again, I would take a lot more footage on the day, even if it's just sort of behind the scenes shots, because that was something that we did leave in for the most part. We took out some of the toy instrument shots that we took because they didn't really fit very well. But a lot of the behind the scenes shots we left in because the audience really liked them, and if I was doing it again I would take a lot more of them, just because they're very easy to add in and they add a layer of humanity, which we really liked. And on top of that, I would take a lot more lip sync shots of everybody, so of the main singer and the other members of the band, because all of the band need to be as easy to connect to as the singer. Because normally, and particularly in the rock genre, the lead singer of a band is kind of idolised. They've given a lot more of a sort of star identity and they're focused on a lot more in the videos. And we wanted to have more of a sense of equality within the band and have everyone be focused on individually and for a similar amount of time. So adding the extra lip sync shots on top made it a lot easier for us to do that. So overall, we are very, very proud of the video, and the new changes that we've made have made it a lot better and a lot more interesting for the audience, and the feedback really shows that.